What's up, everybody? Tim Anderson here, aka Renfill, and I'm back for the next video in my Discovering Starfinder series where I learn about the Starfinder lore and some of the rules and so on and so forth. This is I think the fourth video in this series as I get up to speed on things. I'm trying to see if I can't get through the core rulebook by the end of January, so that I understand the basics of the lore and everything else, and then I'm going to start looking for a play group. So if that's you, if you are somebody who's running a campaign, you want to do a one shot, you've got a guest spot open where I can come in and do a few sessions, or you want to start something new for 2 to 3 months, let me know. You can reach out to me here on YouTube, or you can hit me up directly on Discord. Either way is a great way. In the meantime, we're going to get into this. Like, subscribe, hit that bell icon if you haven't already done so. Today, the video is all about classes. And that artwork is amazing. We're going to dive in real quick. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 classes: Envoy, Mechanic, Mystic, Operative, Solarian, Soldier, Technomancer. I'm assuming there have been more classes that have come out since this game launched, and those are going to be available in supplemental form. I believe there is the Archives, which I'm going to type in really quick. It's the Archives of Nethys someone had pointed me to, and I'm going to very quickly go over there and look at classes and just to satisfy my own curiosity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch more. We've got Mystic, which isn't on here, I think. Hold on a second. No, Mystic's here. What do we got here? Nanocyte, Precog, Vanguard, Witch Warper. Okay, so there's more on here. Okay, so there's definitely some more classes that have been introduced to the game since this core rulebook went out. Those are all supplemental materials. So in the meantime, I'm going to learn about the ones that are in the core rulebook, and figure out what it is that I want to play. So let's just go through here. Envoy uses her personal magnetism and intelligence to help her allies and baffle her enemies. So that's going to be like a you make your way in the universe with a charming smile, quick wit, and keen sense of self-preservation. You might be a trickster, hustler, con artist, or you might serve as an actor, ambassador, or business person. Paving the way for negotiation through the kind words of the occasional dirty trick, you are often the group's strategist, using your quick wit and tactical acumen to push your friends to greater heights. So, interesting. Is that like a buff class? Let's see here. Improvisations. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And they got a whole bunch of abilities, which we're just not gonna go through there right now. Ambassador, theme, Xenoseeker, military officer theme, ace pilot. Okay. These are Envoy builds. Oh, okay. I get what these are. Sorry. So there's these things in here. I was just kind of scrolling down through the lore book, and there's these Envoy builds. So it gives you some build examples for the classes. Okay, this is really dope. Like, you could choose to just pick one of these if you weren't sure about something, and to first time player like me, I'm looking at this Envoy build, right? And there's this one called Scoundrel, Theme, Outlaw, and he's already one of those little rat people, which I was talking about the other day. I wouldn't mind playing like an outlaw. So this would be like the perfect example. It says Scoundrel, though you are a criminal who usually looks out for yourself, you can be counted on to help your friends in a pinch. And he's got the outlaw theme, but it's an Envoy Scoundrel build. He's a convincing liar with cunning disguise, got improved feint, greater feint, skill focus, bluff, and his skills are bluff, culture, disguise, sleight of hand, and stealth. Hell yeah. He's like the Han Solo of the rats. Like, that's freaking awesome. Oh, okay, what else we got here? Mechanic. You're a master of machines from advanced supercomputers. Okay, so this is going to be. I've heard that like somebody was talking to one of my group discussions on YouTube that mechanics are really good for like repairing bots and androids and stuff. But it sounds like also for help on the starship, and a variety of tasks like putting implanted artificial intelligence on a robot drone. So you get programming skills. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, it's got some builds here. A combat technician, an enhanced commando, starship engineer, saboteur. Oh, the saboteur sounds pretty dope. That's another outlaw theme. Woot. Mystic. You understand that what most people call magic is simply an expression of the innate connection between all things, and you intuitively tap into this unseen power to create strange effects. You may conceptualize the source of your magic as divine grace, a manipulation of fundamental energy, or an unlocking of psychic potential, but always with the knowledge that you are a conduit, channeling forces greater than yourself. So a mystic has abilities, and what you choose to call those abilities is kind of up to you. You understand that spellcasting, like all existence, is messy and intuitive, and you specialize in biology and mental systems. Okay, so this is like a caster, also with heals. Okay. Healing channel, lifelink, healer's bond, discern lies, steal life. Okay, got some cool abilities. Man, there's so many abilities. Here's some core builds. Crusader Chaplain, the Empath, Star Shaman. Oh my god! The graphic for the Star Shaman. Alright, hold up a minute, because I did say that I had in the back of my mind that I wouldn't mind playing a healer at some point. That is awesome. Not gonna lie. Like that right there is enough to make me want to play a Star Shaman. Theme is Spacefarer. You feel most at home bathed in starlight, traveling through the galaxy for your own mysterious purposes. Oh, that's so cool. All right. Operative. This is probably where I would end up putting, depending on what I was playing. You're a shadow. You move swiftly, strike suddenly, and always have an escape plan. You're a consummate professional, and you always get the job done. All right. You got the hacker, the investigator, the thief, or the trailblazer. That's interesting. I like the idea. Ooh. The investigator. So it's like a spy role. You work for a government agency. Oh man, these are pretty cool things. Okay. Solarian, the stars guide to the stars guide the planets with gravity, create life with light and heat, and utterly consume worlds in supernovas and black holes. You understand that these acts of creation and destruction are not opposites, but rather two parts of a natural dualistic cycle. You seek to be an agent of that cycle, an enlightened warrior with the ability to manipulate the forces of the stars themselves. Is this like a mage? Constantly accompanied by a mote of fundamental energy or entropy, you can shape this essence in combat to create weapons and armor of gleaming stellar light or pure devouring darkness. Huh. Champion, cosmic mercenary, luminous explorer, or an outcast? Okay. Soldier, I wouldn't play a soldier. That's boring. Conflict is an inevitable result of life. All right, let me rephrase that. It's boring for me. I don't have. I mean, you could make a straight up warrior fun, but I've never gravitated towards playing frontline tanks, other than in an MMORPG. I've done that a few times. So yeah, I mean, I assume I know exactly what the soldier is. Yeah, you can be mercenary, close combat bodyguard, or sniper, specialist. Yeah, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on that. What's this? Technomancer. To the uninitiated, magic and technology are completely unrelated, but you know there are more correlations between the two than most suspect. Magic and technology are just tools. When combined into one discipline called technomancy, you utilize tech to empower, harness, and manipulate magic. All right, this sounds cool. All right, I definitely could get behind being a technomancer as well. Oh man. Battle mage, theme mercenary, corporate tech mage, theme icon, research scientist, theme scholar, thaumaturge, theme scholar. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing something like looking at a technomancer who has the outlaw theme. Mm, might be a mercenary, yeah. Your sorcery is a tool of war, but that's the mercenary theme. All right, then they talk about archetypes. Each core class draws upon a central idea common to many characters found in sci-fi settings. However, there's a vast universe of interesting, useful character concepts beyond those easily represented. Players can emulate some of these concepts by choosing specific class features, selecting an appropriate theme, or multi-classing to combine elements from more than one class. Okay. You gain an archetype when you achieve a new class level in an eligible class matching the earliest level for which the archetype offers an alternate class feature. Do all classes have an alternate class feature? The archetype is then considered part of the class you gain a level in when you level up. So I've seen this in CRPGs before. Okay. Starfinder Forerunner. Okay. Phrenic Adept. There's a lot of reading that needs to be done here. So that's going to be what I do moving forward from here. Next up is going to be the skills section of the book. There's some information in here that I'm going to need to understand to play the game, so it's going to be a little bit of rules, it looks like. But for now, I got to do a lot more research on the. There's a lot of reading to do here. I've been cranking out these videos pretty quick this week, putting one out every couple days, and just doing a lot of basic reading. But I need to drop back and actually read through some of these sections now. So the pace might be a little slower next week because I need a few days to actually read through this, and it's just going to depend on my schedule and everything else. But make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you can continue to stay up to date as I talk about Starfinder and beyond. Also, yesterday, one of my friends, Liam, sent me a link and told me to check out this tweet, and I guess the Castles and Crusade, or whatever it's called, I think it's called Castles and Crusades, had a bunch of their PDFs for free, so I went and downloaded those all the other just for reading material. I also have some Pathfinder books that I've got. I've got the core rulebook and then the other one that they were giving away for free. So I got lots of reading ahead for me. But the other stuff is just reading at this point. I am fully planning on pointing in the wrong direction. I'm fully planning on sinking my teeth into a Starfinder campaign as soon as I can find one. So if that's you, like what I said at the beginning of the video, let me know if you've got a campaign where I can jump in and do like a guest spot for a few sessions, or if you're in a position to run a one shot with some people. I'm looking to sink my teeth in and get a chance to play this. Not in January, in February, early February, I'd be ready. I need to finish reading the core rulebook and everything else, but keep that in the back of your minds. And of course, like I said, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, follow along for more support if you can. You can do memberships down below, 3 different tiers. We've got super chats, super thanks, all the things. You can do super thanks on YouTube Shorts now, which is great. And we're going to get monetized Shorts at the beginning of February, which is awesome because I'm interested to see what that's going to do in terms of helping pay the bills and keeping myself full-time on YouTube. So thanks to everyone who supports. Don't forget the Patreon page with our tabletop game, point-and-click adventure game, book series, and Discord. All those links are down there. See you next week, everybody. Thanks to all of you who have been sending me lots of good links.